All right, so this is going to be our shoulder assessment video. I'm going to put you through a bunch of assessments so we can really narrow down on what the issue is and then create a solution for that issue. So follow through this assessment and film yourself doing each movement, each assessment, how I show and how I explain, and send that back to me so we can fine tune what's going on for you and create the proper solution. So with any assessment, a good place to start is to quickly do a 9-point flexibility test so we can know whether your body overall systemically is on the stiff, rigid side of the scale or is on the more hypermobile, quite flexible but unstable side of the scale. If you're quite stiff, you're probably going to need to focus on more mobility work. If you're quite rigid, you're probably going to focus on more strength and stability work. So we're going to quickly do this assessment. So first one is, can you drop your pinky, with a straight wrist, can you get your pinky to 90 degrees? And I can. And then we'll do the other side. Can you do it 90 degrees? I can. Next thing we're going to do is let our wrist flop over. Can you get your thumb to your forearm? No, I can't. Other side, can you get your thumb to your forearm? No, I can't. Next one we're going to put straighten our elbows as far as we can. I want to see if we can get any hyperextension. No, I can't. My elbows are pretty straight. If your elbows flex further, like if you're actually getting an upward bend there and we're getting a kink in our elbows and we're going further than straight, you get a point for both sides. Next one I want to do is, I'll just need to tilt this down slightly. We're going to look at our knees. We're going to stand, we're going to straighten our knees as far as they'll go. If our knees hyperextend, we'll get a point for each knee as well. My legs are quite straight, so I don't get any points there. Then the last one, with flat feet on the ground and straight knees, I want to see, flat feet, straight knees. I want to see if we can get our hands flat on the floor, and there's no chance of me being able to do that. So out of 9 points, I've got 2 points just for each pinky. I didn't get any other points other than that. So I'm quite stiff and I'm on the stiff edge of the scale. So just do those tests and let me know what number did you get. So 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Straight knees, 1 point, 1 point, and then if you get your hands flat, there's 1 point in total. So it's a total of 9 points. Send me through the video for each of those. Let's see how many points you get. So exercise number 1, I'm actually going to have my shirt off for this so that you can see a bit more directly. There's no clothing in the way. If you're a male, just take your shirt off. If you're a female, leave your bra on, obviously, but just take your shirt off so we can see a bit more directly. We don't have any clothing in the way. So first movement I'm going to do is you're just actually going to go your hands across your chest. And what we want to test for is thoracic extension, which is that upper portion of your back. So not from here down, it's from here up. In terms of your spine, we want to actually see if you can get any extension. So from here, hands across your chest, and you'll see how my lower back is staying pretty straight. I'm not arching through here at all. I'm keeping that straight, but I'm getting extension through my upper back. So this is the first one. What I want to see is, can you get extension through your upper back? Cool, so that's assessment number 1. I want you to do a couple of those reps and see if you can really isolate and get extension through your upper back. All right, next one we're going to do is going to go hands out in front, and from here we're going to take our hands straight over our head and see to how high can we get our arms. So we're going to go from here through to here. And again, you'll notice I'm not extending through my lower back, I'm keeping a nice neutral lower back. And we want to be able to ideally get our hands to straight to 180 degrees. So I want you to go to that top position, hold, cool, bring down. Then we're actually going to switch sides and do the same thing on the other side as well. So nice, keeping the ribs locked down, keeping that lower back nice and straight. I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to come back down. I'm going to go to here, and then I'm going to come back down. Alright, so these are the first 2 assessments. Exercise number 2 here, what we're going to do is you're going to do this side on, but I'll show you front to start with. So you're going to get one arm, you're going to grab onto your other shoulder, and then from here, without arching your leg back, you're just going to bring your elbow up as high as you can, and then back down. High as you can, back down, keeping that hand on the other shoulder. So we're going to do this sideways, so I'll show you now. So yeah, without arching your leg back, just keeping everything nice and neutral. You're going to take your elbow up, high as you can, back down. High as you can, and back down. Cool, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So turn the other side, hand on your shoulder, lower back neutral, elbow up high as you can, back down. High as you can, back down. Then I want you to just tell me, how did that feel? Did it feel uncomfortable? Did you feel any discomfort side to side? Was there any pinching or pain? And then also, obviously I'll see the difference side to side. So you want to lean against a wall where you can take your arms out to 90 degrees. From here, we want to make sure our lower back's flat against the wall. So we're going to have to tuck our pelvis under, potentially walk our feet a little bit away from the wall so our feet aren't dead against the wall. Step out a little bit, and then make sure our back is as close to the wall as we can. While doing this test, we don't want any movement. We don't want our lower back to come off the wall or to change in shape at all. The other thing, so when we come up to this position, so back flat against the wall as we can, as best we can. Can you get your elbows against the wall? Can you get your wrists against the wall without losing your core and your lower back pressure against the wall, or at least without losing shape in your lower back? So first up to here, keeping everything flat. Can you get your elbows against the wall? All right, from here we're going to go, can we get our wrists against the wall? And then we're also going to go, how far can we go down without losing our positioning of our back and our head against the wall? How far can we go down? Cool, without any of this. So keeping the shoulder blades, pushed back and down. How far can we pull our or internally rotate our arms to get down as well? So this test, feet away from the wall, lean against the wall, flatten your lower back as much as you can into the wall. From here, elbows up. Can I get my elbows against the wall without losing the shape, without losing any shape through my spine? And then from there, elbows against the wall. Can I get my wrist to the wall? And how far can I come down without losing any of this? Keeping that pressure against the wall and keeping shoulder blade position. How far can I get either way? Cool. Lastly, what I want you to do is just film yourself in front of the camera right now and just point to the specific areas that you are getting pain within your shoulder. And also I'd love you to just show me the movements that hurt the most, the different things that you're doing that aggravate it or what makes it feel better. Just let me know in a video like this. Like it could be when I take my arm overhead, I get really sharp pain in here. Or it could be I'm just getting a dull ache the whole time in the back through my shoulder blade, this area. Tell me a bit more about it, what makes it worse and what makes it better.